Thank you, War Thunder, for sponsoring today's video. This is one of the 7 inescapable prisons in Minecraft. The creators of them say it's impossible to escape, but I just don't believe them. Minecraft's a game with infinite possibilities, and there has to be a way to escape all of them. So I'm gonna try and beat each one of these prisons to prove that no prison can contain a Minecraft player. Even ones with exploits I didn't even know about until I started making this video. Starting with I don't know how to say the name, but this cell is massive, and it might look easy to escape because of how much freedom you have, but it's quite the opposite. This prison has walls that stretch thousands of blocks, each with chunk bans that ban you when you step in the area. So just getting over the walls isn't gonna be enough. This prison does have loot in the chests, but why don't I just make another portal and escape? All I need is some water and lava. Yeah, no, there isn't any lava that I can see. I even went into spectator mode and I just actually couldn't find any lava. I tried other methods, but I'm simply too inexperienced to break out of this prison. Until I can get good enough to beat it, I'm gonna start at the first impossible prison and work my way up from there. Starting with Pandora's Vault. You've probably seen it before, and somehow the easiest prison to escape in this whole video starts with me being surrounded by lava. Okay, this probably won't do anything, but yeah, I don't know what I expected. Maybe something with the lectern and chest can help. Yeah, I don't even know what I could do with this. Wait, can I just... I'm right there. No way, right? I'm here! Okay, so if you leave a world and join back, you join with invincibility for a couple of seconds, which lets me swim through the lava to get to this ledge where I can literally just walk out. Now, this prison might also be on the list just because of how famous it is, but this next one is definitely harder. This is Poseidon's Vault, and this is your cell. I mean, it looks easier than the last one. I'm not surrounded by lava. Let me just try and break out. Okay, I see why this prison is difficult now. My cell infinitely generates because of a cobblestone generator below. I tried seeing if I could pick up any blocks from inside the cell, and that didn't work. So how can I escape this cell with nothing? Well, you can't. So that's why I have a sign. No, I didn't do a cheeky /give command. You're actually able to smuggle in a sign while you're going through the prison. And other than using the sign to write whatever you want, you can also use it for something way better. After taking 2 hours to break this block... Yes! Oh shoot, wait. No way, am I out? Placing the sign stops the cobblestone from regenerating, letting me swim out. From there, I just break the bed and sign, swim out, and go through a nether portal. And either take forever to mine out of the nether hub, or have a friend set up a nether portal under this barrel. Or if you're really lazy, just break the bed and jump in lava. But I wouldn't recommend. I've already escaped 2 of these impossible prisons, and it seems like the rest of them are gonna be super easy. Okay, never mind. This is Glacier's orb, and it might look crazier than the last 2, but why is this one actually harder to escape? Well, first off, they have more Elder Guardians than subscribers I have, which you can change, by the way. Please subscribe. Everything's also underwater, so if Mining Fatigue 3 wasn't enough, now it takes even longer. There are also 5 kill checks, which makes it impossible to smuggle in items. And the guards are able to see you at almost every angle. And the cell is even crazier. This cell really prevents you from doing anything. You're too far to reach any blocks. If you die, you just spawn back to the same spot, and guards could log on and watch you every couple of hours to see if you're doing anything. This prison is truly a step up from the last 2. But is it even possible to escape a prison without being able to do anything? Well, let's just say I found a way. But I can't just tell you that for free, so that's why today's video is sponsored by War Thunder. War Thunder is the best vehicle fighting game you can find. It's playable on PC, console, and even your phone. You can take control of over 2,500 tanks, helicopters, planes, and ships originating from 10 nations, all leading from biplanes, armored cars from 1920, fighter jets, and tanks from today's age, which are all customizable, with various skins ranging from camouflage, community made, and even historical markings for every vehicle in the game. War Thunder's graphics are fantastic, and that paired with the sound design is incredible, letting you have the full experience of this game. So hop on a community with 95 million people in these crazy fights. You cannot find a game this good for people who love military. My favorite feature is War Thunder's X-ray, not like Minecraft X-ray. You're able to see where the vehicle got damaged, what parts were affected, and why it was destroyed. You can literally download it right now for free using my links in the pinned comment and description, and you'll get a massive bonus pack that gives you multiple premium vehicles vehicles, an Eagle of Valor decorator, 100,000 silver lions, and 7 days of premium account time. This applies to new players or players that haven't played in 6 months on console and PC. But these bonuses are a limited time offer, so you need to do it quick. Thank you, War Thunder, for sponsoring today's video. Okay, back to escaping this prison. Now, remember when I said it's impossible to smuggle in items because of the kill checks? Well, it might be possible to smuggle in items. So I kept testing for a couple of hours on how I'd even pull something like this off, and with enough practice and confidence, I decided to call up one of my friends to be a real guard.
We're acting. Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna...
Yeah, boy. Clear your inventory.
I will. Don't worry, bro. Okay, now you have to kill me. Okay. So next, you're gonna have to, I don't know if you see the, like, pressure plate.
Guard key? Yeah.
Yeah, you just go on the pressure plate. If you're a little confused on how I just broke blocks when I'm surrounded by Elder Guardians that give mining fatigue, when you die, all the effects get removed for a couple of seconds, giving me enough time to go to the chest, where all my items were dumped. And the hallway to get to the other side is just long enough so that by the time I block up my tracks, they'll only be coming around afterwards.
Oh, this is cool. Kill check. Do I click it?
Hold on. What?
It says kill check. I don't know.
So I basically got rid of all the hoppers under the bed, so when I throw the items on it and I die, I can pick it up when I respawn.
Kill check again?
Wait, yeah. So I have to, like... I know some of you were probably asking, can't the guards just see you doing that? And no, they actually can't. The tinted glass is so dark and the angle's so high, you genuinely can't see me doing that.
Where the hell are you, bro? You escaped.
Yeah, bro. Okay, so I jump in here, and then I'm in the prison.
Oh.
So, wait, is there like a composter where you can see me and stuff?
No.
No, I don't know. Just like in case like something were to happen in the prison or something, and you'd need.
And I don't have free cam. Are you escaping? Hey.
No. I don't know where you got that assumption from.
What are you doing?
Nothing, bro. I'm in the prison. I'm in the prison, bro.
How the f you got that, bro? Yo!
Doesn't matter, bro.
Find the evil demon elemental man.
I guess I'm out, bro.
How'd you do that?
How did I do that? Well,
Bro had the 1 second escape.
Alright. If this doesn't work, I'm actually kind of sad. It worked! I'm out! You suck! You actually suck!
Bro.
You're literally the worst prison guard ever.
Chill on me, bro. Chill on me. I'm new to the job, bro.
I've already proven that 3 of these prisons aren't actually inescapable, but it's only gonna get harder from here. This is Gaia's vault, and it's a huge upgrade from the previous one. Inside, there's a cell with a glitched indestructible end crystal, which makes it impossible to break or place blocks. There are more kill checks in the last prison, and on top of that, the security is so high, smuggling in items literally isn't an option. So if I can't escape from the inside, we're gonna have to beat the prison from the outside. Now, let's assume you have a friend. I know you don't, but let's say you do. He could break in and give you a bunch of items and escape. This might seem easy, but the prison creator accounted for this. Because surrounding the prisons are chunk bans which ban you from the server forever when you step in the area. There are also alarms that go off if I break the wrong block, and if I even get in the prison, will I even be able to use the items I give myself to escape because of the end crystals? Well, let's find out. All right, I have all the essentials, milk, pearls, bunch of invis, EGAP, armor, and my best friend that's in a bucket. Let's start with the first obstacle, the chunk bans. If I go over the chunk, I get banned indefinitely. I need to find a solution to get around them. I can't use nether portals because they're trapped ones inside of the prison. I can't break the chunk bans because they're inside obsidian super far underground. So the solution must be super complicated. Can I nether portal inside? Oh, so it takes you here. I messed it up. Okay, so nether portaling doesn't work. I thought nether portaling from the top would be different from the outside, but it's not. So instead, I'm gonna have to dig down. Each block takes 14 minutes, so after 8 hours of breaking blocks, you finally get inside. Wait, let me try and break this out. Okay, so I'm gonna go through here. I would usually just break through here. And now that I'm at the pistons, okay, I'm literally right there. So I'm gonna do that. Now from here, I'm gonna switch to my main account. Oh, this is where I wanted to be. All the netherite, milk, that stuff. Up here, I'm gonna take some food. How do I get out from here? There was a hole that I dug. All right. And I should be at the top. There we go. I can just pearl my way out. Escaping Gaia's vault is actually really impressive because this is what set the bar for these really insane prisons, and escaping the first prison seems more possible now, which is giving me a bunch of confidence to escape this next one, Vault 69. I don't know why it's called that, but this prison is so special because this is the simplest prison ever made. It's so simple, in fact, that smuggling in items, to my knowledge, is impossible because you can be seen from every angle, and breaking in from the outside is also really hard. Just like Gaia's vault, there are chunk bands that surround the prison, and I can't just pearl over it because on the other side there are bubble columns which prevent my pearl from landing. But this prison is 4 years old, and there's something the prison creators didn't account for.
As usual.
Yeah. The way this is gonna work is I have a guard watching my friend Sten, and I'm gonna try and break him out without being caught.
You be ready to record?
I'm throwing these wind charges so they can hit my pearl and I teleport inside. This is possible because the wind charge collides with the hitbox of the pearl, teleporting me inside. Okay, I hit it. Alright. There's no... I'm giving myself haste so I don't record this video for 30 hours, and if I see a comment saying I'm cheating, I'm gonna get mad.
I like the typing element. Is your game crashing?
No.
Like...
Oh. Bro, pick up the stuff.
Okay. If you didn't catch on, by the way, I broke Sten out.
You did?
If they really wanted to make a good vault, they should have made Vault 67. We're getting super close to the end of this. There's only 2 more prisons left, and this next one you've definitely seen before. This is Datalus
Labyrinth.
That's how you say it? And I know you already saw this prison at the beginning of the video, so let me just give you a quick recap. This prison has walls filled with chunk bands that stretch thousands of blocks long, so ender pearling over is not gonna be an option. Probably. Maybe. I don't know. When I started just exploring the prison, I found out they replaced all the planks with slabs, so I can't get wood. But that doesn't matter because guards can literally give you full enchanted netherite, elytra, and tools. I'm not making this up. They usually do that because it's not like you're gonna be escaping. Or at least that's what they think. And even visitors visiting the prison can smuggle in a shulker with items for you. Now that I have all this stuff, I need to figure out how I'm gonna use it. I tried flying around the prison to look at some clues, but that didn't help because I'm not escaping the 50-mile long chunk band area. So maybe I could escape from underneath. I'm on the backup right now. Let's see what happens when you break this block. Okay, so there's observers everywhere. What would that lead to? Oh, I underestimated this prison heavily. You'd think a prison that's so open and free would be really easy to escape, but it's not. I went looking at other escapes of this prison to see what other methods there were, and you could spawn in a wither to break all the crying obsidian until you get to the real obsidian, then you portal out, but that method was patched. The other was a TNT cannon that breaks all the observers that activate the chunk bands, which lets you break down, reset your spawn, and die. But it's impossible to copy what happens in the video because it's not a tutorial, it's just a time lapse. So I can't do that. I tried so many things until I realized one thing I could do. The one thing that lets me escape the craziest prison so far. Ender pearls. Okay, normally pearling is not gonna be enough. However, I can make a pearl cannon with the visitor giving me the items for it, of course, because they're able to do that. But then the problem with that is that every single pearl cannon on YouTube is just way more than I need, and they're way too big. Like, there's no way I'm gonna be able to sneak in the materials for this, but I have my own. In one of my own videos, I have a cannon that launches arrows super far and super fast, and I could just tweak that to make it used for ender pearls.
Yeah, so like are there like guards at this prison?
Yeah, but okay, well here's the thing.
I'm just gonna see you building this cannon. Yeah, bro. Yeah, that's good, bro.
What an oddly
your
cannon-shaped house.
Okay. Okay, my friend does have a point, but the guards aren't always looking though, so as long as you can build this in like 30 minutes, you're gonna be good. So I built it onto the real prison world, and I was ready to use it. Keep in mind, if this doesn't work, I give up, because like I've literally gone through every single way of getting out, and this is my last resort, so... Okay, so throw my pearl down. Oh, click the button. And then after that, click it. There goes my pearl. All I have to do now is just wait for it to land. 1 minute became 2. Then 5, then 10. The longer it took, the more I got worried that it somehow wouldn't land. If this pearl doesn't land, I'll never escape this prison. In 3 minutes, and it still hasn't landed. Is it stuck? Should have landed by now. No way. Oh, what? That's like, that went like 8,000 blocks out. And I escaped. That's crazy. I actually thought I wasn't gonna escape that one. Like genuinely, I almost gave up. If that didn't work, I would have actually just like, it would have been over. Now we are finally at the last prison in this video, and this one was 3 years in the making. It's called Leon Void. This one is literally everything. Chunk bands, elder guardians, the indestructible end crystal, kill checks. I've already beat every single prison beforehand, but this prison might beat me. But obviously this is the craziest prison in this video, and it's not gonna be easy. I loaded up the world for myself, and this is the craziest thing I've seen in Minecraft, I think, ever. Like, what is this? This would take hours to try and go through, to just like even get into the cell. So before I escape this prison, let's talk about why it's so inescapable in the first place. Every square inch of this place has observers that can send a signal to all the chunk bands. So if you try and break out, it's game over. And the guards aren't gonna hold back. You're getting banned if they see you breaking out. There are 4 cool cells where you can kind of do whatever you want other than leave. When you're not there, you're in a different, smaller cell that you constantly die over and over in to make sure you can't do anything. This prison is also almost as big as Datalus, but without a roof, so trying to break in is literally a joke. And smuggling in items isn't possible, but it doesn't matter because it's done for you. The guards are so confident that this prison is inescapable, they still give you items and gear like in Datalus Labyrinth. So would you blame me if I told you I can't escape this prison? You see, I still believe there's always a way out, but I'm just not smart enough to know what it is. There are so many factors into this prison, it makes it nearly impossible to escape, but not actually impossible. So I had to look it up and see if anyone else had escaped. This guy named StayedBoot7207 actually escaped, and to my knowledge, he might be the only one who had ever escaped this prison. I tried it for myself and it actually worked. So for an average player like you and me, Leon Void is the closest prison to being inescapable, because no prison is truly able to contain a Minecraft player. But if I've learned anything after making this video, /ban might just be an easier solution. Thank you War Thunder again for sponsoring today's video, and if you want to play right now, it's on PC, console, and mobile. And if you use my links in the pinned comment or description, you can get a huge bonus pack if you're new or haven't played in the last 6 months.